Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My dear children, as we already considered, this is a part of our syllabus coverage on unit number 5. I have chosen a reproduction lesson for this discussion. So, this is completely regarding animal reproduction. Already in the unit 4, you have completed the plant reproduction. So, once you come to the reproduction, the general definition for reproduction is given to you. It is telling it's a biological process. Through that biological process, new generation of individuals are produced. Whether it is sexual reproduction or asexual reproduction, never mind, a new set of organisms are produced. And the production of the new set of organisms, confirms or ensures the continuous existence of a species. The most important part, the common importance of sexual and asexual reproduction is confirming the continuous existence of a species. Asexual reproduction also does it, sexual reproduction also does it. So it can be a definition for you in the exam papers asking what is reproduction. In the unit number 1 also you studied about reproduction. So what is reproduction? Okay, so a biological process through which a new generation of individuals is produced from, it's a small mistake there, from the existing organisms, and it ensures the existence of a continuous existence of a species on Earth. So among the animals, there are two types of reproduction there. From the diversity lesson also you studied that there are two types of reproduction. One we call asexual reproduction, other one we call sexual reproduction. In the case of asexual reproduction takes place with the contribution of one organism or one parent. And sexual reproduction takes place with the contribution of two organisms or two parents. Right? So among the animals, the most commonly noticed reproduction method it is the sexual reproduction method. Although there are different types of asexual reproduction methods there, simply budding, fragmentation, like several other methods are there. Small differences, methods are there. But thing it is, among the animals, the mostly noticed in all the organisms, okay, with from the lower organisms to higher organisms, in all the organisms we notice sexual reproduction. So it is the main reproduction method. Should be very careful in the multiple choice question. Mainly, so main introduction method. So some animal groups, although they follow asexual reproduction, they depend on mainly on sexual reproduction. They have asexual reproduction, but main sexual reproduction. Some animal groups entirely depending on sexual reproduction, never touching asexual reproduction. Something like nematoda. In nematoda, you don't find asexual reproduction methods, right? So you are pointed. Asexual reproduction methods are mainly noticed in invertebrates. That means vertebrates don't have asexual reproduction methods. There is a sexual reproduction, a failed sexual reproduction method. A sexual reproduction method's failure is a failure of a sexual reproduction method considered under asexual reproduction in vertebrates. Okay, that's what we call by the name parthenogenesis. But parthenogenesis 100% we can't say whether it is sexual or asexual. Under one of it, we have to categorize mean. They have categorized it as asexual reproduction. So parthenogenesis in animals is coming under asexual reproduction, right? So hereafter in this note, we are going to discuss about asexual reproduction. In the case of asexual reproduction, as I told you, there will be how many parent? Single parent. How many parents? Single parent contribution. So if two parents are involving only, one will form sperm, one will form ovum, both fuse. Okay, fertilization will occur, zygote will be formed, embryo will be formed. Here, those things are not there. Only one parent. So from one parent, uh, new individuals are created. Continuously new individuals are created from one parent without fusion. See the definition? Mechanism through which new individuals are generated from a single parent without the fusion of egg and sperm. Okay, hope you understood it. No fusion of egg and sperm, single parent contribution. Right? Second, it is in the asexual reproduction, cell division occurring is mitosis. No contribution of meiosis. Meiosis will bring variations, no. Asexual reproduction will not bring variations. Okay, so for that one, the correct cell division method, it is mitosis. Mitotic cell division, completely, entirely, it is on depending on mitotic division. If it is cell division taking place connected to asexual reproduction, conformly it is mitotic division. One advantage of asexual reproduction, look at the third point, asexual reproduction allows a rapid multiplication of individuals from single parents. So here you have to understand one thing. Compared to sexual reproduction, asexual reproduction is a fast process, less time consuming. Okay. Reason, single parent. Okay. If you take sexual reproduction, two parents are needed. That means one organism needs to find a mate, find a partner. If the partner is found only, sexual reproduction will take place. If the partner is not found, no sexual reproduction. For finding the partner, they have to search the partner. Okay, and to search the partner, to find the partner, they need to spend time, they need to spend energy, and those things are not here. Okay, no time or no energy spent on searching the mate. So that is one of the greater advantage of asexual reproduction. Okay, that is one of the key reason why asexual reproduction is a rapid multiplication. Another thing, next point you see, the produced offsprings are genetically identical to each other and to the single parent. Okay, it's almost like describing mitosis, right? In the mitosis also we say daughter cells are genetically identical to each other and to the mother cell. The same idea. Why is it? Because it is done with the contribution of mitotic cell division. No genetical variation. Sometimes genetical variations can occur. Mutations, okay, during mitosis also mutations can occur. So mutations during mitosis can create variations. We can't say in asexually reproducing organisms there will no new variations, but the chances for variation is very, 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 very low, right? And in the last point, you see several methods of asexual reproduction are found among the invertebrates. So we are mainly targeting invertebrates for asexual reproduction. So vertebrates, some of them have parthenogenesis, Other than parthenogenesis, you don't find any other asexual reproduction method in vertebrates. Invertebrates have many methods. Okay, we come to one by one. So these are the three asexual methods you are given. One, it is budding. Second, it is fragmentation and regeneration. Almost same. If fragments, rest of the body will grow. That is called regeneration. Okay, we'll speak about it later in detail. 13 is parthenogenesis. As I told you, parthenogenesis is a failed sexual reproduction, failure of, unsuccess of sexual reproduction that is considered under asexual reproduction. Okay, no? So this is the note. I have already sent you the note on it. You can refer it. Okay, inshallah. 1 week, after 1 week, you will get the short questions also on them. You can start answering, start practicing yourself. Go ahead. Okay, fine. And now we come to the individual part, budding. So budding from the animal body, you can see here in the animal body, a small bud develops. A bud develops. Okay, this bud gradually grow into a baby hydra, kutti hydra. Okay, baby hydra. Okay, baby hydra. So gradually it grows up. Ultimately, it detaches from the mother, and thereafter it is an independent individual. It can continue its life. Okay, right. So that is budding. So what is the definition for budding? It's a form of asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction in which new individuals arise from outgrowths of animal. Again, there's a mistake in the typing. From outgrowths of animals. So they take hydra as example. That is the one and only example to us in syllabus. Okay, the localized mass of mitotically dividing cell. That is once again explaining this one. It is the bud I told. How do you, okay, this is the localized mass of mitotically dividing cells. Okay, right. So this localized mass, we call it by the name bud. Okay, ultimately the bud will detach from the parent. Okay, this picture neatly shows you what is happening there. Okay, that is regarding budding. So after budding, we come to fragmentation. Fragmentation, you can see in this picture the fragmentation. It is showing an earthworm. An earthworm is breaking into two. Okay, the earthworm is breaking into two. It can break into two, it can break into three, it can break into four. This breaking in some animals, this breaking, the animal does it. The animal will stick itself to one place and break it into two pieces or three pieces. Then every piece will grow out the remaining part and complete an organism. This is one thing happening. Another way what happens is accidentally, due to some accident, some stones or something, accidentally they now when you are cutting soil with a mammoty, an earthworm would be cut into two pieces or three pieces accidentally. Okay, naturally also accidents can occur, right? In that way, if they are broken into pieces, then no problem, they will grow into separate. Another way it is cutting them. Now, for an example, my brother is producing earthworm manure for our estate. So he is making it from buying earthworm and reproducing earthworm. Buying earthworm and reproducing earthworm, he is making earthworm manure. So we bought around 7 kilos of earthworm for 35,000 rupees, and we want to reproduce them. So we want to increase their number. Then one of the method is cutting them. If you cut them, rest of the body pieces will grow and their number will increase. So with human intention, with human involvement, artificially also, those things can occur. Okay. So here you can see in the first picture, it is breaking. Okay. In the first portion, what's happening? It is breaking. So after breaking, that is fragmenting. Okay, that is fragmenting. After fragmenting, what's happening? The rest of the pieces are growing. That is we call by the name regeneration. Rest is growing now, rest is coming now, and that is what we call by the name, what is it? Regeneration. So this is a very good example, the simple picture to show you fragmentation. Okay, so who shows fragmentation? Certain annelids, your book says certain annelids are showing fragmentation. Very good example, earthworm. Another group you are pointed it is sponges, numerous sponges. Sponges in diversity you didn't have in the syllabus. You have it in the reproduction. In the old syllabus, we had sponges in the nervous system. It is one of the multicellular animal group that has not developed nervous system or nerve cells. Okay, porifera. Its phylum is porifera. Okay, so here they have taken under reproduction. They have taken it. They are considering it. Okay, third it is cnidarians. Cnidarians who can do fragmentation. Hydra can do fragmentation. Sea anemone can do fragmentation. In Hydra, sea anemone like animals, the major reproduction method is asexual. Okay, primitive animals no, very early animals no. Sponges were the first group of multicellular animals born in this world. First group of multicellular animals born in this world is sponges. In the unit number 3, in the very beginning, when you are learning history, you had that idea. Now let's see the definition. Definitions are very important. Definition, you compile definition. That's very, very important. Okay, for 2023 batch, I am making them to compile the works. Although they feel lazy, okay, I know the importance of it. They will understand the importance after getting them in the exam paper. Okay, right. So what is fragmentation? What's happening? It's an asexual reproduction method. It is involving in the breaking of body. Body can break or part of the body. Part of the body can break. See, breaking of the body. The whole body can break or one part of the body can break into several pieces. Then each piece separately grow and each piece will complete a complete animal. That is fragmentation, right? If you take the printout of the tubes, only listening and marking the extra points I am telling is the only part. Each fragments develop into a complete animal by the regrowth of lost body part. Now I'll simply tell you a simple example to you. Okay, it is also a fragmentation. It is also a fragmentation. I can see it in the echinodermata. In the echinodermata, if you go for starfish, okay, in the starfish you can see fragmentation. Okay, we can call it regeneration also, right? Say you are cutting one arm of a starfish. Say you are cutting one arm of a starfish, right? In that case, that arm will develop into a separate animal. Understood? Here you can see in this picture. You can look at this picture. It's a nice example for that this picture. here in this one, this is the lost arm of a starfish. This is the lost arm of a starfish. Okay, it's the lost arm of a starfish. Okay, from that lost arm, you can see other arms are growing. When these arms grow and complete, it will form a full starfish. Now already it's a full starfish, but other arms are now shorter, right? The lost starfish will regain its lost arm. Okay, the star, no need to worry. What's it? Starfish has lost the arm. No. For the starfish, that one lost arm will be newly growing and it will again collect the 4-5 arms. No problem. Okay, right. So hope you understood it. This kind of fragmentation processes are there. Although echinodermata is not mentioned to you here, echinodermata should be considered. It is also showing fragmentation. Right. So 2 pages I have explained you today. I will follow this process continuously. I don't want to be the videos be very longer. Okay, it will be boring for you to continuously listening to me. Okay, and tell your comments in the class, okay, or privately. Are you okay with these videos and the presentations? Inshallah, tomorrow night I will again meet you with a new video. Inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.